77. Call by value method. So let's move forward. So call by value methods I am talking about. So there are two techniques that are used in function for calling any function. Okay. So what are these? These are call by value methods and call by reference method. So in this lecture we will learn about the call by value methods technique of calling function. So let's look at call by value method. So here I have a program for you that I am using for calling any function with the techniques that required, which is known as the call by value methods. Okay. So let's look at, and this is very important concept in function. The two techniques that I have been just sharing to all of you, or the two techniques is very important, that is call by value method and call by reference method. Okay, so let's look at the program call by value method. So here this is a program which is actually working on the call by value methods technique. Okay, so first of all we have to declare our header file, that is hashtag include studio.h and hashtag include conio.h. Hashtag include means we are including the file of studio.h and we are including the file of conio.h in this program. Okay. Studio stands for standard input output header file and conio stands for control input output header files. Okay. Now, moving forward for the function that I am going to create, that is a sum function. The function name is sum and it is of type float. The sum is of type float. Okay. So it is going to return us a float value. This function is going to return us a float value. This means, okay, and in the parenthesis we are passing a float a comma float b. Okay, float a comma float b, and here you will see that float a. So a is that variable which is of type float and b is a type of a variable of type float. Then we are opening the function, that is through open curly braces here, and I am returning. I am using the return concept, or we can say return function of a function which is helping us to return the value, that is returning our value a plus b. So the summation of a plus b is going to return in the function. So I am just returning a plus b. Then I have closed the function here with closed curly braces. So this is the sum function which is actually summating the two values that you can see here. The summation is going on, that the summation a plus b is going on, and it is going to return the value, and we have studied about the returns that it returns from where it is called. Okay, so it will return to the function where it is called. Okay, this is the reserved keyword in C language. Return is the reserved keyword in C language which help us to return any value to the function from where it is called. Okay, so it will return its value to that function from where it is called, because we have studied about the function components, function and its component in the previous lecture, and we have talked about the components that were used in the function. Okay, so actually I am declaring our function whose name is sum, and which is actually passing the two variables, that is a and b, and this function that is sum here of type float. So it is going to return us value float data type only. Okay, so I am just using the return function here. So this is the call by value method. Now let's look at the main function, that what we are just going to do in our main. We have created our own function, that is sum. Sum is our own function that we have created now. Now we are going to make this program very useful so that the user can give the input and we will find the sum of that input variables, and through that we can easily calculate the sum of a two value through our function. Okay, so let's look at this is the main function whose return type is void actually. So it is not going to return any. Then after that I am opening the main function here, and you are seeing here that I have declared three variable, that is m, n and a double d, that is we can say a double d. This is a variable add, this is n, and this is m variable of type float, and I am using clrcr function whose work is to clear the screen. Okay. Then finally I am using the printf function, and printf function help us to display a message on the screen. Therefore I am displaying enter two number on the screen. Then after that I am just storing that two number into my variables through scanf function, because scanf function help you to accept a value from the keyboard, and because m and n is of type float, therefore I am using %f as a format specified here. Okay, then after that I am using this variable add, which is also a type of a float data type. Okay, which is actually storing the summation of these two numbers through function. This is the function that I have created. Sum is that function which we have created, and we have uses there m and n as a float data type. Okay, therefore we need to use m or n as a float data type. You might be thinking about the variable a and variable b I have created, but here I am creating m and n. So this is that value that you are going to input through keyboards. So suppose you enter 5 here as m and 10 here in n. So 5 and 10 will go in this parameter, and it will went here. 5 plus 10 is going to be 15. So 15 is going to return back here. So what we can say, the add is going, we can say that 15 is going to assign here in this variable, that is add, and this is going to print here. So this is the way through which we can use the concept of a call by value method. So you can see here, this is a call by value method of a function. So through this way we can find the summation of a two number or even many programs, and we will be using this concept for using so many functions so that it can reduce your code and makes your program and logic so strong. So finally the output is going to print us our summation of a two number in a float data type, because we have uses float data type here. Okay. Then after that gauge function I have used, which says us that when user press any character from keyboard, then this is going to terminate, and after this termination main is going to terminate. It means our program has run successfully. So this is what we can say, this was the call by value method technique that is going to use and in C language, and very popular technique. So you can see here the output that user has entered 65.32 as m and 61.25 as n. So the overall the value is going to be 126.570000. So this is the final output. So what will be happening here is that when the user gives some number, suppose this gives 5 and 10, then 5 and 10 is going to allocate here in this function 5 plus 10. Then this is going to return its value from where it is called. Therefore it returns its value here, that is 5 plus 10 is going to be 15. So 15 is going to assign in this variable, that is add, and we have printed that add. So this is the techniques, we can say this is the concept behind using the call by value methods, and this is our output when the user has pressed 65.32 and the 61.25, then the sum of two number has displayed. This was all about the techniques, we can say, about the call by value methods. So thanks for watching. Dhanyavad.